In 2012, a spacecraft launched before the internet suddenly detected something impossible at the edge of the solar system. Strange pulses, violent cosmic waves, magnetic signals that made no sense. NASA expected Voyager to quietly die in deep space. Instead, it discovered evidence that the boundary around our solar system was far stranger than anyone imagined. Voyager 1 was never supposed to make discoveries like this. When NASA launched the spacecraft in 1977, the mission was simple: visit Jupiter and Saturn, take photographs, collect data, then slowly drift into darkness as the power faded away. The spacecraft wasn't built for eternity. It carried less computing power than a modern calculator. Its memory was measured in kilobytes. Engineers expected the mission to last maybe 5 years. Instead, Voyager kept going. Past Saturn, past Pluto's orbit, past the known edge of the solar system, and eventually into a region no spacecraft had ever reached before: the space between stars. But before Voyager reached interstellar space, something strange started happening. The spacecraft began detecting signals scientists couldn't fully explain. Not radio messages, not alien transmissions, something far stranger. The signals were coming from space itself. To understand why this terrified the scientists, you first need to understand where Voyager was heading. For decades, astronomers believed the solar system existed inside a giant invisible bubble called the heliosphere. The sun constantly blasts charged particles outward in every direction. This flow is called the solar wind. It moves at over 1 million miles per hour. For billions of miles, the solar wind dominates space around the sun, pushing against the thin gas between the stars. Scientists believed there was a boundary where the sun's influence finally ended, a border between our solar system and interstellar space. They called it the heliopause, and according to nearly every model, Voyager would eventually cross it cleanly. The solar wind would disappear, cosmic radiation would rise, the magnetic field would rotate. A simple transition, a clear border. But the deeper Voyager traveled, the less reality matched the models. In 2004, Voyager 1 reached something called the termination shock. This was the point where the solar wind suddenly slowed down after crashing into interstellar pressure. Scientists expected a smooth crossing. Instead, the boundary moved. Voyager crossed it. Then the boundary shifted outward, and Voyager crossed it again and again. The edge of the solar system was breathing, expanding and contracting like a living thing. Solar storms from the sun, billions of miles away, were physically pushing the boundary through space. The border was not fixed at all, and that was only the beginning. As Voyager continued deeper into the outer heliosphere, instruments started detecting unusual particle behavior. High-energy cosmic rays from interstellar space were increasing earlier than expected. At the same time, particles from the sun were fading away. It was as if Voyager was somehow connected to interstellar space before actually reaching it. Then came the signal that changed everything. In 2012, Voyager entered a bizarre region scientists later called the magnetic highway. No model had predicted it. The magnetic field lines around Voyager suddenly became highly organized. Particles from deep interstellar space were flowing inward. Solar particles were flowing outward. The field lines behaved like giant invisible tunnels, connecting two completely different regions of space. Imagine standing at the shore of an ocean and suddenly discovering hidden currents beneath the surface carrying material in opposite directions. That's what Voyager found, and scientists had no idea how it was possible. The leading theory suggested the sun's magnetic field had somehow connected directly to the magnetic field of interstellar space, like two giant electrical systems merging together. This allowed particles to travel freely across what should have been a sealed boundary. But then things became even stranger. On August 25, 2012, Voyager detected a sudden and dramatic change. Solar particles vanished. Cosmic radiation exploded upward. The spacecraft had finally crossed the heliopause. Humanity's first object had entered interstellar space. But one major problem remained. The magnetic field did not change direction. According to every major prediction, it should have rotated significantly once Voyager left the sun's magnetic influence. It did not. For over a year, scientists argued over the data. Some insisted Voyager had not truly left the solar system. Others believed the models themselves were wrong. Eventually, researchers realized something disturbing. The magnetic field beyond the solar system just happened to align almost perfectly with the sun's field in that region of space. An incredible coincidence. Or possibly evidence that scientists fundamentally misunderstood the boundary itself. The deeper researchers analyzed the data, the stranger the situation became. Because Voyager was not simply detecting static conditions, it was detecting waves. Massive waves. Incredible shock waves moving through interstellar space itself. Scientists eventually traced these disturbances back to violent eruptions on the sun. Years earlier, solar storms had blasted enormous pressure waves outward across the solar system. When those waves slammed into the heliopause, they continued propagating into interstellar space. Voyager detected them as giant plasma oscillations, like tsunamis moving through the darkness between stars. That discovery shocked researchers, because it meant the sun's influence extended far beyond the edge of the solar system. Even after crossing into interstellar space, Voyager could still feel the aftermath of solar storms originating billions of miles behind it. The sun was reaching farther into the galaxy than anyone imagined. And Voyager kept detecting more anomalies. The density of interstellar space was not what scientists predicted. The temperature was wrong. The magnetic pressure was different. The cosmic ray behavior did not match theoretical models. Even the shape of the heliosphere turned out to be completely different. For decades, scientists imagined the solar system surrounded by a nearly spherical bubble. Voyager revealed something closer to a distorted bullet shape, compressed at the front, stretched behind the sun like a giant cosmic wake. This changed how scientists thought cosmic radiation entered the solar system. It changed how we understood the sun's movement through the galaxy. And it revealed something deeply unsettling. Humanity did not fully understand the structure surrounding our own solar system, not even close. But perhaps the most disturbing discovery involved the cosmic rays themselves. Voyager detected that radiation in interstellar space was not evenly distributed. Some directions produced far more incoming particles than others. Something in deep space was guiding them. The galactic magnetic field appeared to funnel radiation through invisible corridors, stretching across enormous distances. And scientists still do not fully understand the structure responsible for it. These were not tiny errors in calculation. Entire theories had to be rewritten. And remember, Voyager accomplished all of this using technology designed in the early 1970s. The spacecraft has less memory than a digital watch. Its transmitter is weaker than a household light bulb. Commands from Earth now take nearly a full day to arrive. And yet, Voyager continues drifting farther into darkness every second, still sending data, still detecting strange behavior at the edge of known space. Even now, engineers are slowly shutting systems down one by one to conserve power. The spacecraft is dying. Its heaters are failing. Its instruments are freezing. Eventually, sometime in the coming years, Voyager will finally fall silent, and then it will continue alone forever. Long after Earth changes, long after humanity itself may disappear, Voyager will keep drifting through interstellar darkness, carrying a golden record filled with human voices, music, photographs, and sounds from Earth. A message launched into a galaxy we barely understand. But maybe the strangest part of all is this. Voyager has been traveling for nearly 50 years, and it has barely left the front yard of our solar system. The nearest star is still tens of thousands of years away, which means the strange signals Voyager detected were not coming from deep inside the galaxy. They were coming from the thin, invisible boundary surrounding our own sun. And even there, reality turned out to be far stranger than anyone expected. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more space mysteries.